Not long ago, I heard a statistic that really startled me. It was 400,000 lawyers are going to retire in the next 10 years. Wow, what a dramatic impact on our profession. A profession that today totals somewhere in the neighborhood of 1 million lawyers. 40% are going to retire within 10 years. Now, those lawyers who are going to be leaving the practice have several options. Among them are they can close the door and walk away, they can sell their practice, they can merge their practice and create a buy-sell agreement and then walk away, or they can die in the boots. First of all, there's no reason for you to die in your boots, because if you love the practice of law and you're good and you can continue practicing, you can still sell your practice or merge your practice and continue the practice of law. So those lawyers who die unexpectedly, that's a different story. But those people who die by virtue of just getting older and older and not dealing with this issue, I think are remiss in their duties to their families. If you merge, make sure that you have some kind of buy-sell agreement so that your family is protected. But I think the best alternative of all is for you to sell the law practice and then perhaps create a consulting agreement or a working arrangement where you continue to practice for as long as you want to practice. Since 1991 or thereabouts, I've been a vigorous advocate of teaching lawyers that there is value in their practice. Many people still believe today that their law practice has no value, that there is no goodwill. I disagree with that vehemently. I've talked to many large law firm managing partners, and they assert that they give no recognition to goodwill whatsoever when they acquire another law firm or when they merge. And yet when you look at the economics of their deal, there has always been some kind of adjustment, if you will, to the capital and equity accounts, all of which recognizes the existence of goodwill, although they don't call it that. Now, one of the things that strikes me as kind of interesting is that as a business lawyer, you would never counsel a client to take a payment that would be characterized as ordinary income when you could take a payment that could be characterized as capital gain. Why? Obviously, the tax rate is different. And yet lawyers are not taking advantage of this capital versus ordinary income tax differential. And everything they get when they do that without recognizing goodwill is taxable at ordinary income rates. At this stage, what I would recommend that you do is think about how it is you want to approach what's called the second season or the red zone of your career. Think about how you want to structure the remaining years of your life and what place your practice has in that environment. And think about the legacy you want to leave. Think about the benefits that you can and should give to your family, to your heirs. And begin to think about how you can prepare yourself on the one hand and your practice on the other for the ultimate sale of your law practice. And we'll come back to this in later segments and talk about how you can prepare yourself on the one hand as well as how you can prepare yourself and your law practice on the other hand. But in the meantime, I would recommend and urge that you think about this process. Think about the end zone. Think about how you want to finish out your career in a positive, effective, and profitable way. Thanks for joining us today.